This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is God's Tears. It was written by Keith Craig, who is also our Keeper of Arcane Lore, and this is a one-shot. But before we begin, I want to mention that we get most of our funding through our Patreon site. Your generous support helps to pay for our websites and club space and everything that goes into our video production. It's your support that keeps us going, and we deeply appreciate it. Today, I got a notification that one of our patrons, who has been with us since March 2019, which is just as COVID was starting, he has increased his contribution. Jake Metzger has upped his pledge from $5 to $10 a month, which is amazingly generous and really helps us out a lot. Thank you so much, Jake. So, without any further delay, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Keith?
All right. It is Saturday, October 7th, 2023 in Omaha, Nebraska. The five friends, they've been invited to Thomas Bryant's 50th birthday party that he's rented out the ballroom at the Magnolia Hotel in the Old Market, which is the older part of downtown of the city and stuff. You've known Thomas a long time. He's a very kind person, but he's very particular about his wines, and he likes his fine drinks and all. But you guys gather down there. It's got the roads are made out of brick, and so it's got that unique charm of a city that's been well lived in. And all. When you show up, the people at the Magnolia they greet you, and they're like going, "Oh, of course, the ballroom's right down the hallway, and then take a left. There's a coat rack outside, because it gets a little." Early October has got just a little lovely fall chill in the air there in Omaha. When you show up, the Thomas has gotten himself. They've got an open bar set up for everyone, and you see Thomas there. He's already talking to some of his other friends and all.
Well, I'm going to get myself a martini.
Ah, yes, sir. Do you want gin or vodka?
Gin, please.
Gin.
Make it 3 olives, please.
3 olives. Extra dirty?
Yes, please.
Of course. Right away, sir. So he mixes you up the drink and hands it over to you.
Thank you, darling.
No
whiskey straight up, please.
Whiskey straight up, of course. Particular brand or just the well?
I'm assuming the birthday boy isn't paying.
Oh, he's paid for everything.
Oh, then top shelf, please.
Oh, of course. So he gets down some fine Scotch or bourbon, whichever one you want, and pours you a glass and all.
Beautiful, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Charles waves away the person taking coats. It's like, no. I prefer to keep mine on. Thank you.
Oh, of course, sir.
And I'll have a seltzer with a slice of lime, please.
Oh, yes. No problem. Nothing to mixed in it?
No. That should be sufficient.
Oh, awesome.
Red Bull, red vodka. Red Bull vodka, please.
Red Bull vodka. Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Slow down.
What? It's a party. We gotta go. Go.
Yeah. I'll take an old fashioned.
Oh, yes. All right. They mix one up. And well, when he hands you your drink there, Frederick, Thomas comes over. He's like, my friends, thank you. Thank you for coming to celebrate half a century old. He's like going, it's hard to believe. I can still remember being 25 and thinking that when you turned 50, your life was over, but it's really just begun.
50's
To
not
another
that
half
bad.
century.
That's great to hear. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Cheers. He's like going, I was glad that I was able to get this wonderful venue reserved for my celebration. Glad people could come. He's like, Angela, she's recently single. We haven't seen her in a while, but she promised to make a show too. I'm very, very happy to see her. Be very happy to see her and all. What have you guys been up to?
Work all the time, man.
This and that, yes.
Oh, I know they keep you busy with all the new housing and all, Tark.
Very
Uh,
busy with the partnership.
I have a rather specialized clientele, and I've been working up on the Whittington Manor up on North Hill.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Old money again, eh?
yeah, but it's odd, strange tastes the people have. Fancies the color green. Everything he likes green, which is strange.
Does. I
At
think
least it's
think
not
people
gold.
I think they just like to be eccentric because Buffett, he still lives in the same house he's lived in since the 50s, and I think he finally upgraded his truck.
Well, I've been working on this new app. It's going to get role-playing game players together for dating purposes, since we all need help with that, I think.
Oh,
That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, and it's going to help connect people to play board games and stuff. So it's in development now, but it's going to launch pretty soon. But I got it. I mean, I don't know how long this party's going to be, but I'm going to have to bounce kind of early so I can go back and keep working.
oh,
Well,
you should enjoy yourself, digital.
it'll go over very well for gay men because they're mostly men who play those games, so they're going to be dating each other. But friends, they can all be friends.
But I'm still looking for a name for the app. So if you guys come up with anything, has to
Hmm.
be something catchy, not like Grinder or something.
No, not like Grinder.
No,
Distasteful name, that one.
I think that one's taken already.
Something like I don't know, how we roll or
Oh, oh my
Mm.
God. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I got to text the team. That's a genius.
well, you've got to make sure it's not already being used by somebody.
Yeah,
But
we can check that, but
Oh, they love it. They love it. Okay. We're going to give you a 1% share.
ooh,
oh,
Wow,
Well,
whoa,
make sure someone doesn't already hold the copyright. Now you
that's
might be
right.
getting ahead of yourself there.
I'm going to be thinking about it all night now.
And you see coming into past the coat rack, this attractive, woman. She's probably about 47, 48, but she's kept herself very fit. She's got dark hair, and she comes in and she's like, Thomas, I made it. And Thomas is like, Angela, it's so good to see you. He's like, pulled yourself away from that boyfriend I see. She's like, oh gosh. I left him. He was too much of a bore, always whining about his issues and all. He's like going, you must introduce me. She goes, I'm Angela Sewin. She's like, it's wonderful to meet you. Me and Thomas, we were childhood friends and all. He was friends with my older brother, but you know how that goes. And nope, nothing happened, of course.
I can't wait to hear all the lore.
Talking
Oh.
Angeli.
Oh, and she takes your hand,
You can call me
shakes it.
Talk.
She's oh, Tark, I love it. It's beautiful.
I'm an interior designer.
Oh,
You
wow.
might guess.
I wouldn't have, but now that you point that out, I can see. I've been need some help getting some designs going. I might
Ah.
need to get your card.
Yes, here's my card.
Oh, I had it already and everything. She's
Hi,
like, Thomas.
Angela.
Oh,
Hi there.
Rachel, nice to meet you.
Nice, nice to meet you there. How do you know the birthday boy?
He was friends with my older brother, and we've known each
Oh,
other since
yes.
elementary school.
Okay. Oh,
Grew
that's
up together, we would say.
Oh, do you live here?
Yeah, I live here in Omaha, and all it's quite the town to come back to. I went away with my first husband, but then when I got tired of him, I kicked him to the curb and came back. He wanted to go off and see the world, but unfortunately, his version of the world was Alabama, which I didn't want to go to.
Hmm. Yeah, interesting, interesting. And this is the man that Thomas was just referring to.
Oh no.
Oh,
Man,
I see.
no,
Oh,
no.
we just happen to be talking about dating services. So digital over
Oh.
here can maybe hook you up with something if you're in the market.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need some beta test subjects. So if any of you guys looking to like hook up with someone in the Omaha area, just let me know, and we
yeah.
can put you in as like tests.
I think I'll take a break from the dating scene for a bit. It's
I
like
mean, according to what these guys say, I'm going to need more girls on the site. There's only going to be dudes, so we'll see.
well, generally you do need more ladies. That's why they have ladies' nights at bars, right? They never have dudes' nights.
It's 2023.
I agree. He's like, going, have I got a surprise for you, Thomas? He's like, I'll be right back. And she goes back out. She goes around the corner, and she comes back, and she's got this large gift box, and she brings it around. She's like, Thomas, I think you're gonna love this. And she hands it to him, and he opens it up, and he gets out this. And he's like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "Where'd you get this?" And he pulls out this very large bottle of red wine, and he's like, "Where'd you get this?" He's like, "Got Strunnen." He's like, I don't think you can even buy this. I know no one that's been able to have this wine before. She's like, well, that guy I broke up with, he gifted it to me. I felt a little bit bad dumping him 2 days later, but I was like, hey, it wasn't working out, but I knew you would appreciate it more than I would. He's like, well, yeah, definitely. He's like, let's open it up. Let's enjoy it. He's like, I've known of no one that's ever got to try this before. So he brings it over to the bar. Barkeep opens it up, and he's like, just a sip. Anyone else want a sip of wine?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so
Sure. Finish my whiskey.
okay.
What year is it?
It's not marked. He's like,
That's
but
strange
The red wine.
yeah,
for something fancy like that.
yeah. He's like, well, I've never even seen it in the stores. It was almost like, how like people are obsessed with Cuban cigars because they can't get in. It's almost reached that mythical quality in the wine circles and all.
Mm.
They pass out a small little taste of the wine to everyone. You kind of smell it. It's got a nice little like oak flavor in the background with a little smokiness to it. And then he's like, well, to our health. He takes a drink, kind of.
L'chaim.
Exactly. And
Nostrovia.
cheers for me. And it is it's good. It's very dry, so kind of
Okay.
but yeah, it's a nice bouquet. He's like, He's like going, hey, it's very, very good. I mean, I've had better. I mean, part of it is just, you can't get this. But tell me, Angela, how did Clayton come by this? She's like, he wouldn't say. All I think he knew I was pulling away because I was getting so frustrated with him, and he just gifted it to me. He works for that winery out west and all, and so he gave it to me. I don't know how they got it because they don't make it there, but yeah, but I'm glad you love it. It's quite wonderful. So.
Yes, quite a find. Enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the party. Yes.
Oh, I got it. Meeples.
Meeples.
Your app, Meeples. You need one word, like Grinder and Tinder. Meeples.
That's adorable. Oh my God, I'm texting the team right now. Oh, they like it better. Okay, yeah, okay. Give you a free subscription.
Excellent.
Thomas kind of chuckles at that. He's like, "You're going to give all your shares and your free subscriptions away. You're not going to have any money to pay out your shareholders there, did you?"
I'll help her do the books. It'll be all right.
Oh, maybe that's what we need. I mean, I'm just the computer programmer. I don't do any of the business side.
Well, just make sure nobody's got the name, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. Last thing I want to see is my friends get sued over something stupid like that.
No, you should listen to Charles. So as you're kind of sitting there talking, one of the servers he comes over and he's picking up the empty taking your empty glasses from you, and he stops and he shoves Thomas down and he grabs the wine bottle and he takes off running with it.
Oh my God!
Stop that man!
I'm gonna go after him. I'm used to chasing down patients, so yeah, I'm gonna.
All right.
I'll follow Rachel.
Okay. All right. So if you're running after them, give me a Constitution roll.
Right.
Ooh.
No, that's a fail.
Well, he failed also. So what is your movement rate?
Movement rate is 7.
So after the failed Constitution roll, or is it? Okay. So is his. So anyone else running after him?
I ran, but I failed. My movement is 5.
Oh, ouch! Yeah, you're going to get kind of left behind.
I'll run after him though.
Okay.
He did startle me.
Yes. Give me a Constitution roll also. If you pass, your movement doesn't change. If you get extreme, you get a +1. If you fail, it goes down by 1.
4.
Oh.
2 Constitution. It's just a regular.
Okay. All right. So
but my movement is 8.
Is 8. All right.
Why am I so slow?
That's slow.
Must be
so it's heels.
Must be sitting on a computer all day.
Heels, yeah.
What's my appearance? A 50. What's my size? An 80. Oh.
Oh.
You're very attractive from the
or it's just an absolutely towering Amazonian woman.
Yeah.
I like
all
that.
right. So when you start going after him, you see he goes out the front door and he takes a left. Okay, so let's see here. The person with the highest dex is actually digital. But you're the slowest, so I'm just going to kind of move you along here. After that, Rachel, you are up. So you want to go chasing after and out the front door?
Rachel?
Yes, Rachel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to catch up.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I thought digital was going next.
I'm too slow.
She did, but like she's gonna be
huffing and puffing.
You took like 3 steps, digital.
Yeah, I'm still trying to chase him out.
Okay, so you come out the front door. You see he headed west, and he darts across the intersection. And when you come there, you can either sacrifice 2 movement points to wait for the crosswalk, or you can make a dodge to kind of like dodge around the car that's coming through.
I will. I'll sacrifice them.
Okay,
Lose
sounds
them.
good.
Okay.
All right. Up next will be Frederick.
Oh, I'm gonna run. Well, no, I'm gonna kind of saunter to the door.
Hmm.
I don't want to spill my drink.
Ah,
What
yes,
am I gonna
yes.
do?
A
What am I
wise.
gonna do?
Yeah, a wise choice, my friend. Okay, and then Charles.
Charles sighs and takes a sip of his lime seltzer and then says, "What did I tell Flo about working out all of those glamour muscles without doing any cardio? She may look like Wonder Woman, but she can't pull off the bit." And I pull out a flip phone and just start dialing 911.
Okay, yeah, sounds a flip phone. I like it. Okay, and then Tark.
All right, so I'm chasing after him.
Hmm.
My movement's an 8.
Yeah, so
Uh,
you are faster, so you're gaining on him.
as I'm running as I'm getting closer to him, I'm going to reach down and unbuckle my, I don't know, Juge Lafranc belt,
Okay.
and then pull it out. And if I get close enough to him, I'm going to use it like a whip to wrap around his legs and trip him.
Okay. All right. So you'll before you can make the whip, you're going to have to get through the intersection. Do you want to wait for a car or try and just dodge around one?
So he's already gone through the intersection,
Yeah, he's just on the other side.
and Rachel has
She
also.
No,
Yeah.
she stopped.
I'm a little drunk and
Yeah.
has seen
I
plenty
think
of
I'm
pedestrian accidents.
counting on the fact that the cars at this point would have seen this
Mhm.
and started to slam on their brakes.
It is
So
the
I'm
bar
just
district.
going to barrel through.
Okay. All right. Give me a dodge.
What is my dodge? Oh, geez, I should complete dash everything I just said. Come on.
Riley.
Ah, I got a 20 out of 22.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you kind of you
Shimmy.
promote, you put your hand on the car hood, you kind of just push yourself off of
I'm
it.
walking here.
They blow their horn and everything. His turn. He goes and he gets out a key pass and at the parking garage and scans it, and the door opens for him. Digital. You're so slow. You just get kind of left behind with Frederick there, who's just kind of sauntering
And drinking.
and drinking. I like it. Rachel, the crosswalk comes on, and you can.
Yeah, she's kind of like, well, the cars up here are like stopping to avoid.
After Tark went.
Sorry. She's like running through the intersection, chasing after Tark. Wait.
And Charles, what are you saying to the police?
I don't know what hotel this. We're in Omaha. This is the Grand Normandy Hotel. My name is Charles McKean. I'd like to report a theft and an assault.
Okay, yeah. We got some mounted officers down there in the old market. We'll send one over.
We're at Ballroom 2, but I think the assailant has fled out the front door of the hotel.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Officer Jones will be there soon.
Yeah, I'll give a description and rattle that off.
Okay. Sounds good. And Tark, you get there, you're right behind it, and so the door is starting to swing shut, but you kind of grab it, and I'll let you do your like little belt there.
Okay. It's a long shot. What, brawl?
Yeah.
Okay. We only got 25, but no, 34. I'll spend 9 points of.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you whip it out there and like
Whip it good.
against you whip it good. Yeah, against all probability, it gets around his ankle and kind of trips him up. He falls down, uh, and he rolls over and looks at you, and he takes the bottle and he just starts chugging it.
I'm going to try to grab the bottle, yank
Okay.
it away from him, and kick him in the head. Not
No.
too hard.
Yeah, not to
just,
kill, but yeah. Okay, yeah, give me a fighting brawl. He is going to try and resist you taking that from him.
Once again. Oh, 30 here. I will spend 5 more points of luck.
Okay.
Boy, Thomas better appreciate this.
Yeah. He failed his roll, but yeah, you're able to take the bottle out from his hand. Some of it's sliding down, but he just starts screaming. And Rachel, you can hear this because you're not that far behind and stuff. He starts screaming. He grabs his head, and you see it looks like a big zit starts forming in the middle of his forehead, and then it bursts open, and there's like this eye that has a cataract on it with like bloody pus leaking out of it, and Rachel, you come around just in time to see that come out, so both of you can give me a sanity roll for.
Let's pass.
Okay,
I did not pass. I missed it by 4.
1 point if you passed, 1d6 if you failed.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the
4.
fuck is that? Back away!
Well, I start screaming, but I'm not going to lose any.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling Tark back.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
And then it bursts, and like this bloody chunks kind of go out, and his body he stops screaming, and he just kind of dies.
God,
what's in this wine?
Back up. This is hazardous situation. Just back off. It's okay. What the fuck was that?
He drank some of the wine and exploded. So did we.
What? No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna kind of.
I just sit down.
Yeah. Let's go sit down outside. We're gonna get out of the parking garage and just sort of sit on the curb waiting for the.
Yeah.
My God,
you hear that scream?
Exploded.
Yeah. You broke. Yeah. Yeah. The guy, the assailant, his scream was really loud, and then Tark's scream was pretty loud too. So.
Free cotton candy, you say? Delightful. I just need to finish this phone call, and that sounds wonderful.
About that time, you hear the clip clop of the mounted officer riding up.
Horse police.
Yep, we do have horse.
Can I see that from where I am, or am I?
Yeah, because you did not get that far.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like, hey, over here. I'm just like screaming, kind of like waving down my arms.
Okay. So he rides over, and he's like going, were you the ones that called 911?
No. But there's someone. Something just happened. I'm a nurse. I just walked in, and this guy's head just it exploded. It looked like there was some kind of parasite or something happened. But it's really fucking awful in there right now. We need to get like OMI in here. Like it's a real bloody scene.
We don't have any weapons. We didn't shoot him or anything. You can frisk me.
No, let me see what's going on before we get to me frisking you. So he dismounts from the horse, ties it up, and he goes in there. Oh, gets on the thing. He's like going, we're gonna need a van down here. We got a dead body, and I'm gonna need another officer to help out. Okay. All right. What's the other 3 doing?
Kind of wandering over towards all this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to catch up to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was
What,
horrible.
what
You guys
happened?
wouldn't believe this. The guy who took the wine is his head fucking exploded. Like, I don't know how to say it. His head just fucking exploded in front of us, and
It don't make sense.
it was awful. Awful. I don't know. I don't know. You said he was drinking the wine,
He
Tyler?
suddenly, I knocked him down rather heroically, and then he just started drinking the wine, and his head exploded.
How
Did he
much of the
say
wine did
anything?
he drink?
I don't know, but ew. I hope there's
Ooh,
not nitroglycerin or something in the wine.
probably
Uh,
microplastics.
Not this old wine, probably not, but
kind of
We
ooh,
don't
worms.
know if it's the wine or something was going on with this guy, but it's okay. We just need to stay calm and wait for the ambulance to get here. They'll start
maybe he
running.
had some sort of
Uh,
parasite and he was trying to kill
I
it with the
saw
wine.
something come out of his head. Like I've never seen anything like that. And you know me, I work at Crane. I've seen some real fucked up shit.
Yeah. A police
Did you
car
take a
does pull up.
picture?
No,
The
darling,
cops,
we didn't take a photograph,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
More cops show up.
but it's
can we get
forever
out of the
burned
way?
into my brain.
I'm gonna step back and get
hmm
out of the
I'm sure they're
cops.
going to
All this.
question us. I
Yeah.
mean, it looks like we shot him in the head with a
Yeah.
Mauser.
Okay. All right. They're going to kind of, tape off the scene and all. Uh, the one cop, he comes up, he goes, so what happened? He's like,
So we were at a birthday party, and one of the gifts was this bottle of wine. It's very rare, very old.
mhm.
And this gentleman who was a server or pretending to be a server suddenly grabbed it and ran, and we gave chase, and I managed to trip him, and he took a big swig out of the bottle and his head exploded.
And
Oh,
something
okay.
that was emerging from his cranium, from his cranial lobe,
Like he
prior
had a
to his, I don't know the scientific term for it. His head fucking exploded in front of
Yeah,
us. Um,
yeah. I mean, the detective ain't here, but I can see an exit wound, but no entrance wound.
yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
he
Um,
was acting quite bizarrely. So perhaps he already had this from his, I don't know, his recent trip to South America or something, and he just lost his marbles.
More likely, he was on a xylazine fentanyl trip, and
Oh, she's a nurse.
Yeah,
She knows these sort of
something happened
things.
there.
of
But
course. He's like, it's like, well, I'm gonna get your name and address, and of course I'm gonna have to swab your hands for gunpowder residue. But like, so they kind of do the whole processing of the scene and all. It takes you're talking to them for probably 45 minutes to an hour. Frederick, you kind of backed away, and Digital, you were out there developing your app still or something. So the other three, what are you doing while you see Rachel and Tark being talked to by the police?
I'm gonna
A-
go back into the party.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
Yeah,
go. I like
Yeah,
it.
that's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
After
I'm gonna go
calming
talk.
Thomas down, the plan was,
Yeah.
go out, find the rest of them, probably see some of them starting to walk back in my direction.
Yeah.
So, looks like you found some excitement this evening, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. He's like going, that's, I have to admit, I've never had that happen to me in all my days. He's like going, shame that he took the gift, but hey, the experience was, you know, you don't get that often.
Who gave you the bottle of wine again?
Angela, she's like, oh, it was my former boyfriend, Clayton Elliott. He lives down there in Papillion, to the south of here. and all. But yeah, he gave it to me. And I knew Thomas was a connoisseur of fancy wines, and I did a little research on this. They said that you can't really get it anywhere, so I thought he'd really like it.
Had you ever seen the guy that stole it before?
No, no,
No.
no. Had you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Was
Yeah.
did Tom have so is he one of your like friends? I'm gonna see if I can find him on Facebook. Hold on.
Who are you looking for on Facebook?
The guy that stole the wine.
Oh, you don't know his name.
Now I just am stuck on Facebook.
Yeah, now you're at doom scrolling. Yeah, you see your grandma's minion post that's all in capital letters, and so okay, yeah. Thomas is like, well, I mean, I guess I'll have a martini.
Might as well, another old fashioned here.
Yeah.
Did it come in a box or anything? Did you have
No, no, no.
a wine?
No, he had it at his apartment. He
Bought wine from an apartment?
well, that's where he lives. It's from his apartment. He gave it to me there.
I think the wine is probably incidental. There's a greater concern here. Bartender, did you recognize that man that stole the wine and ran off with it?
No, sir, I didn't. He's not an employee here at the Magnolia.
Oh, and you're certain of that?
Yes, sir. I know everyone that works the ballroom.
Huh. Huh. That's quite odd.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Someone can, we don't check everyone that comes in for lunacy.
Is there have you had a problem with any thefts recently or anything like that around the hotel?
Oh well, just a block or two down. It's not the best neighborhood, but the police usually they come by once an hour, and it's pretty safe here. Don't worry, your car is in a locked parking lot.
Well, I appreciate the effort there. Hmm. Very strange. Somebody would get their hands on a server's outfit and then act in that fashion.
Yeah.
Sort of premeditation to put the outfit on, but that seems a little bit reckless just to grab the first thing and that looks expensive and run away.
Those drug users, sir. They're unpredictable. This is the best guess I've got.
Indeed.
Okay. All right. So Tark and Rachel, the cops thank you, and we'll be in touch if we have any other questions. But it's like,
Oh my God, Rachel.
Let's go get a drink.
Yeah, remind me not to go running after strange men.
Yeah, you have that problem, don't you?
Yeah, I assume they took the bottle of wine as evidence.
yep, they did.
I hope they don't test that wine and find out that it's filled with rat poison or something.
Oh, we'd already be dead if that was the case. Come on now.
How? I mean, doesn't it seem odd to you that he grabbed that bottle of wine like he knew what he was grabbing?
Honey, I work in the emergency department. I see some really crazy shit day in, day out. Someone grabbing a bottle of wine and chucking it down before they die. I don't know. You can't predict what some people are going to do.
I suppose that's true. Not even with fortune telling.
He didn't have a
But
gun or anything on him. I didn't hear a gunshot.
he had a card for getting into the parking structure.
Oh, I
So
was going to ask you,
he
how did he get in?
he
Yeah.
already, I'm sure then his car was probably parked there. But that would mean that he planned to steal the bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And how could he possibly know that the wine was here since Thomas's friend Angela gave him the bottle that was given to her by her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend?
Well, they were saying it's some well-known wine. I mean, maybe he caught wind of it on some forum or Discord channel or something and
And then he
decided
just
to intercept
happened to
it.
be
He had a
dressed like a
plan.
waiter.
Well, but he had a plan, right? Like there was a
Ugh.
premeditation.
I mean, we'll leave it, I guess, up to the detectives, and they'll figure
Yeah,
it all out.
they'll have to figure all that out. But yeah,
Right, the way his head exploded.
I know. Try not to think about it. Let's go get another drink.
Right.
We'll come back to the party and then forget all of our woes.
That's right. The alcohol is flowing. The after about an hour and a half and stuff, it's more of a, except for you two, it's more of a funny anecdote for everyone else. Oh, that crazy guy, everyone's kind of laughing it off, after they've had 3 or 4 drinks and all. Okay.
It's
All right.
probably a question of if people keep asking me about it and I realize that I'm suddenly the center of attention, then it.
Oh, of course.
You're the hero.
You become even more.
And I punched him in the face. His head exploded.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, geez. I hope I didn't kick him too
Oh, you might have to register those hands as deadly weapons, just like Bruce Lee.
Tark, you better be careful about the expansion of your heroics there. At this rate, it's approaching exponential.
All right. The rest of the evening is quite pleasant, and whether you got a hotel or you took an Uber or something, you guys all head back to wherever you were planning to spend the night. Okay. So everyone that tried the wine, which I believe was all of you, give me a combined luck and constitution roll.
Oh.
Combine.
That you just have to
You have
pass
to
them
pass
both
them
and with
Okay.
one roll. Yeah. So whichever is your lowest is one you really look at.
26 against 45 and 65.
Okay.
Pass.
So Charles, you can increase your strength and your dex by 5 points.
Oh, I see.
Okay. How'd
Failed
you do?
by 6.
Did you fail both or just one?
Both.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Rachel, how'd you do?
Failed.
Both or just one?
Both.
Okay. Frederick?
Failed one.
Okay, failed one. And then Tark.
Both I failed.
Okay, all right. So Frederick, in the morning, you notice you've got like a couple little circular spots on you. If you've ever seen like people that had a smallpox vaccination, they've got that scar. That's kind of what they look like. You got 3 of them on your chest. Tark, Digital, and Rachel, when you get up, your blanket's a little moist on your chest, and when you pull it back, you've got 3, they look like eyeballs with cataracts on it, and they are leaking a little bit of pus, yellowish fluid out of it. And you guys can give me sanity.
I was gonna say, oh my God. Okay. That's a
I got
pass.
11, so apparently it doesn't bother me that
Yeah,
much, but
1 point for a pass.
I'm
Pass.
screaming though
Wow.
Yeah.
hysterically.
Yeah, I'm so disgusted.
Yeah.
I'm calling the ambulance, the hospital,
Okay.
911.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
taking pictures and then I'm reverse image searching them on Google on WebMD.
Okay. Um, the ambulance will come get you, Tark. For you, digital, you get returns because they look like eyeballs that have cataracts, and so you get a lot of returns that hey, that looks like you have cataracts. We advise you go see a eye doctor.
Okay, I'll try to make an emergency appointment with an eye doctor. If
Yeah.
there's like I guess
Uh,
I'll just go to the hospital though because
I'm going straight to the ER. Like,
okay.
obviously,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if either of them are having the same symptoms. So I'm just going straight to the emergency room. Um, yeah.
All right.
I feel great this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Charles is like,
some of that delicious free cotton candy from yesterday. I forgot I had a bag of it in my jacket. Everything's coming up, Charles.
all right. When you get to the hospital, you're there a while, right? They're going to run tests, and the
So,
doctors are kind of at a loss
okay.
of what's going on. Like obviously because they're like, yeah, this we've never seen this before, and then if you guys all happen to go to the same hospital, they'll be like, yep,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Should we just say for the sake of
Yeah, for
clarity
brevity,
that we're all the
Yeah.
same?
you're all there, and so you guys see each other, and then the doctors that you see and kind of get together and they're discussing, and they're like going, I don't know whether.
So I'm going to mention to the doctors, so there was a common vector between the three of us, and in fact, there
Mhm.
were other people who may have also been exposed to the same agent.
Okay.
We also witnessed a man, you probably heard about it, the case of the man whose head exploded in the parking garage downtown last
Oh
night.
yeah, it wasn't on my shift, but I did hear I was off, but yeah, I heard about
So,
that.
so I'm just going to relate that to the doctors as well, and just like heavily suggest that there's some type of like public health, like
Hmm.
disease going on here, like
Yeah.
some like potentially like infectious
Hmm.
thing, and then describe the bottle of wine that's in police custody
Okay.
as
Yeah.
being like the common vector for all of us.
He takes all that, and which one of you have the worst luck of the three of you?
I'm 55.
I have
I'm at
45.
31.
Okay. So they decide with you, you're the first one. They're like, going, well, we're going to try and drain it.
Oh.
So they come up with a needle, and they're like, going, okay, just lean back and tell me if this hurts. And when they stick it in, it feels like what you would imagine if someone shoved a needle into your eyeball would feel like. It is horribly painful.
See, if they shoved a needle into your
Yeah.
eyeball, you wouldn't feel anything.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll say this
Okay.
time this is a painful. No, hold still, hold still.
No,
They
don't
kind
keep doing that. It's horrible. You can't
Oh.
do that.
Well, we got a little fluid and stuff. We'll run some tests and all. But I I hate to tell you this, Mr. Angeli, but we're at a loss.
Some sort of toxin in that wine.
Hmm.
I mean, we
You have
give
to
him
do
all the
something.
details.
You have to
Yeah.
help us.
Get Dr. House.
Look.
They're
Dr.
doing all
House.
they can. They're doing all they can for us. But we got to. There's something in that wine. They need to run some tests on the wine. That's the common denominator between all of us.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give them
Doctor.
the names. I'm going to give them Frederick and Charles and Thomas and
Okay.
Angela's names. as well. So they can start doing contact tracing.
All right. Okay, so they do.
Call Dr. House.
You died. Yeah, we'll get right on that. So, Frederick, they call you up, and you get a phone call from the Clayton Medical, and they're like, yes, is this Mr. Wimbledon?
Yes.
Hi, this is Dr. Samuel Johnson up at Clayton, and your name. We're doing some contact tracing. Rachel Goodwin. She gave us your name and contact. She has a. Well, I don't want to violate her HIPAA rights. Do you have any strange? Okay. Do you have any strange lesions that have recently appeared on you?
I got these circles. I thought it was just ringworm or something on me.
Well, if you don't mind,
It developed overnight.
Oh, yeah. If you don't mind coming in, we could take a look at that and see if it is the same thing. And
I guess I better have it looked at. I'll be in.
Okay. We'll see you soon. And then Charles, you get a phone call also, and they go, "Is this Mr. McKean?"
By the time they get around to calling me, is it like what, late morning probably?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah, probably.
Okay. All right, comes the flip phone.
Goes,
yes, this is Mr. McKean. How can I help you?
Yes, this is Dr. Johnson. We're doing some contact tracing. Do you have any strange lesions that recently appeared on your body? Miss Goodwin, she says that you guys might have ingested the same infecting agent.
Miss Goodwin?
Yes, Rachel Goodwin. Yeah, she says she's a friend of yours.
I saw her last evening at a party. What is this in reference to that?
Yes, it is.
Well, I don't know. I'm fine. I feel fine.
Okay.
Did somebody have one of those new strains of COVID or something? What's this about?
No. And she said we could let you know. They've got these strange lesions that are kind of leaking on their chest.
My chest is fine.
Okay, well, that's good. If you don't mind coming in, maybe we could see what they had and you didn't, and so we could maybe narrow it down.
Because Rachel asked, fine, I'll go. I need a couple of hours until I'm done with my 12 o'clock meeting, and then I think I should be able to make it there.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Yes, have a good day.
Oh, you too. Okay. All right. So, excuse me. So they're kind of checking you out. They put some like wet compresses on it or whatever to kind of deal with it and all. But they really don't know what.
Do we otherwise feel okay? Like all of our other vitals are normal, and no flu symptoms, fever, anything like that? Yeah.
Nothing.
Can't you do like an MRI or an X-ray or something to tell us what these fucking things are?
Oh yeah. We've got those lined up and all, to get you in there. They don't seem to be life threatening, so you have to understand that if someone comes in trauma, they're going to hop in front of you. But
what's on the other side of that eyeball?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Okay. All right. So another hour goes by, and digital they take you back to do the MRI. When they go in there, they kind of they make the rooms kind of dark and all when they do that. And what you notice is that you can actually, through the eyes on your chest, when it gets dark, you can still see the room perfectly. It's a little disorientating because, with your eyes and your normal eyes open, the room's dark. But if you close those, you can see through the eyes on your chest, and it's like you can see just fine. Like all the lights are on.
This is really cool. If I'm not in the machine yet, I'm gonna like put my fingers like in front of the eyes and like
Yep.
see what I see, like
Yep.
okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to poke one.
Just like poking yourself in the eye.
Oh, ow! Fuck. Okay, do they have eyelids?
They do not.
Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of jazzed because like I can look at a lot more screens this way. Like you
Oh,
can
yeah,
read down here, you can watch Netflix up here.
that's
I'm just
true.
trying to put a spin on the positive on this.
Yeah. You have to build a special section on your dating app for people with weird. But okay, so
Okay.
they put you in the machine. It runs through all that, and after a few hours, they're like, we don't know. Like, there's nothing behind. It looks like it's actually connected to a nerve in your body.
Yeah, I can see. Like if I close my eyes up here, I can see down here.
But only when
I'm
it's dark.
Oh, only when it's dark.
Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah. When the lights are on, the eyes you can't see through on.
I don't know how cataracts works. Is
They don't work that way.
okay.
Oh, yeah,
Weird. Okay. Weird.
yeah.
I'm gonna put this in the group chat.
Do we
Um,
need to like be watering our eyes since there's no
like a
eyelids?
Visine.
Like a
They
little
they're
lazy-
constantly kind of
Oh,
watering
there's
themselves with that, like,
pus, right?
yeah, that pussiness. Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Eh,
in the group chat. Try closing your eyes to see if you can see things in a dark room.
Yeah, test that out.
Charles
Frederick.
gets out
Yeah.
the flip phone, looks at it, looks over at his partner. Howard, I think one of my friends is sending me syphilis pustules, and I think she's hallucinating.
Like, that's strange, Charles. I always told you hung out with us odd group sometimes.
I find it bracing, and yet it grounds me. It reminds me of who I am.
Ah, I see.
Actually,
As
I've
long
got to
as
go.
it
As soon as
doesn't
we
bother
wrap this
your work.
meeting up, I've got to go have a little trip to visit one of them.
Okay. Frederick, they check you out, and it for you, it just looks like scars. Like they don't hurt or anything. It just looks like scars that you didn't have before, but they're not leaking. You can't see through them. They're not connected to your nervous system.
Maybe touch them. They're just skin. You just
Yep.
feel muscling.
They offer, they're like going, if you want, we could make an appointment with a plastic surgeon. They could cut it off if they bother you, but
Yeah, it's just they're weird. They're not gonna pop these eyeballs out, right?
um, I don't want to say no because, to be honest with you, we've had no experience with this.
I think I
But
best stay here in the hospital. Where's my friends?
oh, we'll take you to it. So kind of you see Digital, Tark, and Rachel kind of sitting there in those hospital gowns that are open in the back, and and they got you all gathered together and stuff. They've given you like little stuff to put on it to kind of soak up the leakage.
Sorry,
Okay,
Frederick, to bring
Rachel.
you into this, but we needed to
God.
make sure we have that they're able to figure out what the hell's happening here.
Rachel, I have an idea. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens when we get our new eyes like close together.
Oh my God. Digital. Let's keep the compress on.
No, like it's we're just experimenting. And I like try to like lean in for like a selfie.
I'm like, oh God.
Oh, no.
This is the
So
only way that
gross.
digital is handling this. It's just
Yeah.
by like
How can I benefit from this? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was in that wine? Have they analyzed the
Exactly.
wine?
Uh,
Is
so
this
they are they are working on it, Mr. Angeli, but it takes a while for the
Is,
lab to work.
has all of our lab work come back
Yep.
normal as far as
Uh-huh.
right
Yep.
now? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So there's no sign of infection. There's no white
Mm-mm.
blood count because we have all this pus coming out. That would indicate there's some type of infection.
Right. The doctor actually goes, it's it's not actually just pus. It's like I almost want to say like a salt water, but of a very high concentration, which is giving it kind of that white.
Can you just use surgery and get rid of this?
Yes, yeah, we can. We'll get you scheduled for a surgery in a couple days. We got to call in a
Okay.
specialist. I mean, like
You have specialists that remove eyeballs from the middle of your body.
uh, no, I have to admit that we don't, but we're gonna get the doctor in.
Somebody's going to write this all up in a medical journal and become famous.
Yeah,
Yeah, most likely.
we can name it after you.
Yeah.
Oh, another name we have to come up with. Chesticles.
All right. But after about 10 hours there, they've got an appointment if you want that you can come in a couple days and they'll remove these eyes. But they don't think it's contagious. They just want you to keep it covered up and all. And that way it doesn't get infected. But you can tell they're not sure, but after running some tests, they're like going, it's just salt water coming out of it. It's not.
I'm going to text either Thomas and try to get a hold of Angela and see
Mhm.
where this guy lives that she bought this wine from.
Okay. You have Angela's number. We'll say you have
Okay.
Angela's number. Is that what
Yeah,
you don't to do?
it's text. Where the hell did you get this wine? It was so good. We want to buy another bottle or two.
Well, I already
Oh, did you?
told the doctors or whatever to contact them because they're the other people
Yeah.
who drank the wine. So
Yeah. So she's actually probably there. And
Okay.
she's
All
fine. Uh,
what?
yeah. Thomas, he 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 shows up and he's wearing kind of like a hoodie and he's completely covered. And when he looks up, you see on his cheeks, he's got like those eyes coming out of his cheeks. He's got some in his hands. Like he fumbled his role. So he's in a lot worse shape. And he's got some like uh tissues that he's constantly kind of wiping at and with, and he's like going like this is not good. I mean, he's like,
God,
oh,
where
right.
Angela, we got to get a hold of the guy who gave you this wine. But
she's
Clayton.
yeah, Clayton. She's like going, uh, I've got his number right here, and she gives you his number 402-555-2323. And here's his address. He lives in the apartments out down in Papillion.
were the doctors able to get a hold of this guy or like when they were doing their contact tracing?
No, she's like,
Okay.
I tried to call him and he didn't answer his phone.
Mm.
B- Before I head out, can I
Mm-hmm.
to the hospital myself, can I try to
Yeah.
do a quick like library use check to pull information on Clayton Elliott Papillion and the wine?
Yes, you can.
That is a 44 out of 75. So,
Okay.
base
For
success.
Clayton Elliott, you find his address. He doesn't have any police record or anything. For the wine, I will share this screen with you if I can.
The most exclusive wine in the world. For decades, wine enthusiasts have been talking about Gottestranen. It is an Australian wine that no one seems to know what it tastes like. Created just outside the Australian village. Or wait, is this Australian or should this be Lindic? Or Austrian.
Australia. Australian.
Really?
Right. Okay, okay, yeah, Austria. Okay, gotcha. Um, outside of the, I assume I'm just fighting with my with my research assistants about this.
Yeah.
Uh, outside of the Australian village of Linduk, by a small German enclave, Galtestranen has never been sold to the public. One must be invited to the vineyard to be able to sample the wine. The inability to purchase the wine has given it an almost mythic reputation. The winery was founded by Stefan Bauer in 1846 when he and some other German immigrants settled in Lindic. The enclave of immigrants is self-sufficient and have passed their vineyard down generation to generation. When asked about their wine, Stefan simply said that he called it Gottesstranen, and it was for personal consumption. The wine became sought after decades later when people noticed that the enclave people stayed quite youthful looking. Various theories suggested it was from the wine. Businessmen offered vast sums of money to purchase the wine, but all offers were refused. The vineyard is still owned by the Bauer family. Johann Bauer has inherited his family's good genes and is still in peak physical condition despite being in his 60s. Or maybe it is just the wine. One could only hope to be so lucky.
Gottesstranen, that means God's tears.
Oh, yeah, I show up to the hospital with a little manila envelope with some information inside of it. And hello, everyone. How's it going, friends? Do any of you have any other suppurating sexually transmitted illness sores to send me via text?
Not funny, Charles. And she'll just grab the manila folder and start looking at it.
Uh, looks like
There's
we had
nothing on this plane, guy.
yeah, some nice Australian wine. Clayton's just some nobody, no real things
How
of
the
interest.
hell was he able to get his hands on this wine if if you can't get it outside of the vineyard? And that was a huge one of those huge almost like novelty style bottles of wine, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, think of it this way: they've been producing the wine even in small batches for over a century now, and so with anything like that, you run it for long enough, things are likely to make their way around the world.
Yeah, but just some rando from Omaha, getting this world exclusive wine. We need to go check this guy out. If will they let us leave the hospital?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, people visit Australia all the time on business and holiday. There was an Australian presence in the Vietnam War, along with American soldiers. We both of our soldiers served together in World War II as well. There's any number of different things that would bring Australians and Americans together.
I just want to know how he got that gigantic ass bottle through customs on a Qantas plane or whatever. Like, and they allow that on board.
I mean, how big a bottle was it? A Magnum? Was it a?
Yeah, it wasn't like the novelty ones,
Oh,
but
okay.
it was one where like, it could have filled up like 10 glasses of wine. So,
Okay.
is larger than like, just a small one. But yeah, it wasn't like, I know what you're talking about, the ones you see in like Guinness Book of World Records or
Actually, can I suggest that we go by the morgue and see if they've identified the guy who died in the parking garage?
Can't we just call?
They
We
I
have
mean,
to go by and see.
we might need to go in person to ask them to pull up records and stuff like that. We might need to convince them. I don't know if they'll
Who do
give
we
that
ask for?
freely over the
Exploding
phone.
head guy?
Gotta be only one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I doubt there's many of those. I'm gonna go by the OMI, like, because I would
Yep.
know where the OMI is
Yeah.
located. That would
Mhm.
almost certainly have gone to them. So,
Okay.
uh,
Yeah.
Oh, am I?
by there, yeah, the Office of the Medical Investigator for
Oh.
like
Yeah.
crime scene investigations and stuff.
All right. So yeah, since you work at Creighton, they'll let you know without you having to do any like finagling and stuff. Like, oh well, according to the report, that was Joshua Seifert was the gentleman's name. Uh, yeah, he lived here in Omaha. You know, at least is
No
that.
criminal record or any.
Uh, well, I mean, the police didn't mention any criminal record or anything, but you're talking to like the clerk. So,
Yeah, okay. I mean, we could look it up later.
right.
Yeah, how old was he?
Uh, well, his ID said he was 70.
Oh,
He
70.
didn't look 70.
He
No.
wasn't 70. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he was born in 63.
So the wine makes you stay young forever, but has a very bizarre side effect. You grow eyeballs all over you. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
but
The
Charles
things,
didn't grow any eyeballs,
well,
and Freddie only has one. He doesn't even have real eyeballs.
and we can see in the dark like spiders.
Well, I think we need to maybe go investigate this Clayton fellow.
In the dark,
Yeah.
like spiders, you say. Rachel?
I think we need to go investigate this Clayton fellow now.
Okay, just want to
Yeah.
bust into his apartment. I have the address.
Yeah.
All right.
let's- We'll
Now,
start that.
if he drank any of that wine, then he's going to see us coming.
Only if it's dark.
Now, is it 3 eyeballs on each of us?
Yep.
But it's
Look how
3.
bad Thomas
Why is
is.
it 3? And Charles has no. And Frederick, you have 3 ringworm, like where the eyes are supposed to be.
But look how many Charles have.
Charles didn't get any.
Or Thomas.
He's
Sorry,
fine.
Thomas.
Thomas. Did you
Thomas,
say
he has
Thomas
a
had
lot. Yeah, he has
all over him.
yeah, a lot more. He's 10 of them.
Are our 3 eyeballs in the same place on all of us?
No.
That's
Oh,
why I wanted to take a selfie, but nobody would let us. Rachel.
this
I want
is
mine to be up
bizarre.
here.
And Angela, she's there also. She doesn't have any issues. She's actually I woke up feeling better. I mean, for the amount I drank, I feel great. It's like I felt like I could do like 100 push-ups.
I'm feeling pretty good too. I mean,
Yeah.
a nice seltzer water with lime will go you a long way.
Yeah.
So we can we can go check out this Clayton Elliott fellow if need be. I'm presuming that none of you plan on any kind of preposterous vigilante justice or anything of the sort. After all, this man hasn't done anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him and be like, you don't have eyeballs poking out of your chest. Okay. Don't question us. No, we just want to get answers. We just want to get answers. But Rachel's really tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a weird movie about a guy that had an eyeball on his shoulder?
And just like, are you talking about Army of Darkness?
No. There's an artsy fartsy film that it was a horror film. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Army of Darkness did that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here with Thomas. It's like best.
Right.
You
best, best like,
don't want to go see your ex-boyfriend?
No. I mean, I wonder if he did keep.
Do you have his
and
key?
She's like, I do. I do
Let's go.
have. So
Do you think he was trying to poison you with eyeballs?
no, he kept talking about like he never wanted to be intimate.
Gay.
Maybe, but I mean, he seemed to care about me, but maybe he was. But he kept saying that he didn't want me to see the scars that he had on him, and now I'm wondering, like, maybe he had the same thing. But he kept saying if he could just get a book from his friend that he thought he could take care of the problem.
A book.
A book.
Yeah. Hey, no, what did he say? He kept telling me, yeah, he's like once I get the book from book, I'll be able to take care of it. I just got to talk to Joseph. I was like, I told him that some scars are fine. It was no big deal. But that's why I broke up with him. A woman's got her needs.
He could be asexual too. Not
He could be, but I am not.
Are you sure it was Joseph and not Joshua?
Yeah, it was Joseph.
Joseph? Okay, do you remember his last name?
No, I mean he never introduced me to him. But sorry.
No, it's all right. Yeah, if you could give us the key, really appreciate it.
Of course, he's like going. He is a sweet man.
Sure.
Very neat.
Mm.
So she hands the key over to. She's like going. He is a kind man. Oh.
Well, he better be for his sake. Be like, I'm gonna get some answers. Rachel's on a roll.
At some point, Charles notices Thomas and is like, Jesus Christ, Thomas, what happened to you?
He's like, oh, I don't know. I woke up and this is what he's like. I don't know. He's like, this is the doctors are looking into it, but who would have thought that my second half century would start like this?
Worst birthday ever.
And the rest of you? The same?
Yeah.
Rachel, I would like to apologize. I am very sorry. I should have believed you when you spoke earlier. Flo, I'm sorry about what I said in the group chat. I apologize.
It's not an STD.
Yes, I understand that now. Is it dangerous?
Here,
I
do you
guess
want to
not
touch
if
it?
they're letting you go. No, I am fine. Thank you.
It's not contagious.
I
You should drink the
I should
wine.
hope not.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't seem to be infectious. So.
Well, hopefully he has another bottle of this wine, and then maybe they can take and get a larger sample to come up with an antidote or something.
Right.
That's best case.
If you have growths on you, I can't imagine there's any kind of antidote that's going to treat that, short of maybe antibiotics or excision surgery. So, well, let's go see this Clayton Elliott fellow. I'll drive. Um, oh, oh dear. Well, if you're all feeling okay to travel, that is.
Yeah, we need to get some answers here, and we're waiting on this lab work. But even if we wait for the surgery, that's going to be a few days anyway. So let's see if we can get some more information about this and figure out what the hell's going on here.
At least nobody can sneak up on us.
True. All right. So Charles, you drive from Creighton Hospital to Papillion is about a 20-minute drive. It's not very far at all. The apartment complex, it is Wyandotte Heights. Is the name of the apartment complex, and you can find the apartment number without any problem. It's apartment 207.
I guess I'll make my way up there and knock on the door first.
I'll stand there akimbo like this.
Nice. There is no answer.
Okay, I'll knock a little forcefully and then say somewhat loudly, "Hello, Mr. Clayton Elliott. This is Charles McKean. I'm a friend of Angela. She wanted me to check in on you for a health concern. Are you in there, sir?"
No response.
I'm gonna push Charles out of the way. Let me handle this. And I'm gonna unlock the door and open it up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, when you open it up, it is dark inside, but they're like those mini blinds, so there is some light streaming in through it, but they're twisted shut. And it goes right into the living room is the first room. So you've got like a couch, a TV, and on the stand next to it, there's a picture of Angela with who you would presume to be Clayton.
Charles calls out, "Mr. Elliott, we're entering your home. We were given a key by Angela. We mean you no harm. After you, Miss Goodwin."
I don't think anybody's home. She's gonna kind of waltz in, and first thing she's gonna do, she's gonna notice what she smells.
Okay. The old smell hidden. Okay, so
Smell hidden.
you smelling. You smell a little bit of rot coming from the kitchen.
Okay. All right.
Foul.
Just so you guys know, this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment.
Bedroom, 1 bathroom.
Right. I'm gonna.
How is it decorated? Is it awful?
Yeah. Very. You would think that like your grandma decorated it.
Oh, he inherited all of his furniture from his grandma.
I'm gonna head to the kitchen.
Okay. In the kitchen on the stove, the stove's turned off, but there's a pot of a soup. It looks like he had dumped some chunky soup into a pot, and there's some mold starting to grow on top of it.
So he hasn't been here for a few days.
He's been gone. Gone a few days.
Well, I'm going to take the pot with the soup and I'm going to put it down the sink and run some water and turn on the garbage disposal. Yeah.
I'll walk back to the bedroom.
Okay, do you want to go to the master bedroom or the guest bedroom? Master bedroom. Okay. So in the master bedroom, he's got a queen-size bed. Next to the nightstand, he's got a water bottle, and then he's got his dresser with the a TV sitting on it. And of course, the bathroom, because it's a one bathroom apartment, the bathroom's not attached to the master bedroom, so there's also the closet. So.
Yeah, I guess check out the closet and look under the bed.
All right. When you open up the closet, you see a body. It is completely naked. Its legs are braided around each other, and his arms are twisted like a twist tie you would put around bread, but around his neck, and his tongue is stuck out. He's obviously suffocated himself with his arms that have been twisted around each other, and that'll be a sanity.
Yeah.
And he does have those eyeballs also on his chest.
Oh, I didn't pass that.
You did?
No, I failed.
Oh, okay. 1d4.
Fortunately, I was still in the kitchen cleaning
Yeah,
up.
same.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna scream out. I mean, oh my God, there's a body back here.
Oh shit. Rachel's gonna head in.
Okay.
I'm gonna step back and let Rachel look.
Yeah.
When you come in, you see the same thing. You can do a sanity roll, but because you've kind of seen death a few times, if you fail.
Well, and I figured it was going to be.
Yeah, you kind of, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I passed that. But,
yeah, you're fine. The arms and stuff being twisted are a little disturbing.
Can I do like a medicine roll to see like if I can think of like how that might have happened?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Right, like if I can formulate any understanding of what I'm seeing. That is a success, regular success.
You cannot figure out because like the bones are not broke.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Yeah.
So are they like, so the bones are still intact, or are they like?
Yeah. The bones are still intact, but like they've just like like those twist ties you put on bread, how you can just twist it and that wire in there doesn't break. It just kind of twists around itself, which doesn't make sense, right? Because bones don't work that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate. Like I'm kind of looking at the body visually and just like trying to see if there's any other wounds or anything else. And he's hung himself, right? Like he's
no. He's his arms, like again going back to the bread twist tie. His arms are like the bread twist tie around his neck, and they just got twisted so tight it essentially choked himself.
So I can assume that he like asphyxiated that way.
Yeah.
Like, cause of death. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm like at a loss. I'm gonna say call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
Rachel, is this call the police sort of body or call the hospital?
Just dial 911. Just dial 911. They'll send the appropriate.
The man's all fucked up in there. He's twisted, and it's horrible. I'm gonna look for some liquor in the cabinet or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't drink anything. Don't drink anything.
Yes, ma'am.
No wine. No wine. But
and digital. What are you doing?
When he went into the bedroom, I'm going to be looking through the pantry and the cupboard cabinets, trying to find, or the wine fridge. I don't know. I'm trying to find more wine. And do I find any wine?
No, you do not.
And then I'm going to head to, like, I'm looking for the bookshelves or the book that,
Okay.
So I was looking around for a book.
Okay. So what would have been the second bedroom, you can tell he's converted that to an office. And well, you hear them kind of talking in the other room. There's a large desk in here with a chair. It's a home office. So it's got a computer on it and all that. So
I'm going to sit down at the computer and use my hacking skills to hack into his computer and look at his files.
okay, give me a computer use.
Well, what? That's not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God, it is a thing. I pass.
Modern. Modern.
Okay.
I know.
When you're too used to playing classic era.
Yeah. So, yeah, it takes a bit, but you're able to kind of bypass it. Uh, so it opens up, and you see in here, of course, he's got like his pictures folders and his daily planner, this daily calendar planner and all. What are you looking for in particular?
Anything about wine, anything about Australia, and then anything about a book or Joseph or and then I'm
Okay.
gonna go to his recent Google searches too and see like his Google history.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So anything about Australia, you kind of look in there and you find in the pictures of it says World War II pictures of him in an Australian uniform. He looks like he's probably about 45 years old, and you recognize him from the picture of him and Angela on the cabinet. But these are like those pictures from World War II, how they're kind of grainy and old, but it's definitely like he wasn't just dressed up as a World War II soldier, or he had someone take a good picture. You looking
Okay.
for anything about Joseph, is what I heard?
Yeah. Joseph. Yeah, the Joseph the book guy.
Okay. Let me. So, kind of when you do a search, for Joseph through the files, the daily planner comes up, and see
Oh.
this.
Clayton's daily planner from 2 days ago. So, 2 days ago. So, daily planner at 8 o'clock, he's going to the grocery store. At 11:30, meet with Joseph at the apartment to ask about borrowing Das Og der Bärenschneiden Trainen. And then at 1 o'clock, work afternoon shift. Okay, so he was supposed to meet Joseph at 11:30 at his house 2 days ago to ask about borrowing, and I'm gonna take a screenshot with my
Hmm.
phone
Hmm.
of this.
Okay.
Ber- Bershtum- Bershtum.
Someone Google Translate that? What does that mean?
Ooh,
Hmm. You do that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, that is German for the eye of intoxicating tears.
Oh no. Wait, I'm gonna go back to that screenshot I took.
Hmm.
Was that the book or we were just asking about it?
What it said was meet with Joseph at apartment to ask about borrowing Das Ogder
Okay.
Frostadentranen.
So that's the
Forgive
name
me,
of the book.
forgive me,
Okay.
Germans, for if I butchered that.
Better than my attempt. Okay. So I looked for Australia. I looked for okay, so
Hmm.
and then I'm just gonna type in the name of the wine.
Okay. You find
When
yeah,
the
you find about the same thing that Charles
okay.
had found
Okay,
earlier.
okay. Cool. And then I'm just gonna look at his Google history just for
He
funsies.
liked hentai,
What's that?
anime porn.
Anime porn.
Oh, stop it. This old
Yeah.
guy likes anime porn. I guess you gotta change with the times. Okay. Okay, and then while I'm there, I'm just gonna open up drawers.
Yeah. Okay.
See if there's anything in drawers.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Nothing important.
All right, I'm gonna head out and then walk over and what were you guys freaking out about?
We found his body.
Oh,
Yeah. Um, what did you find? Hacker check.
I just used my hacking skills to he liked anime porn,
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
but then I saw pictures of him like dressed up in like a World War II uniform, but like it looked like he was there. So the anti-aging properties of this wine seem to be working for him. And then he was supposed to have a meeting 2 days ago with that Joseph guy to talk about the book. And the book is called The Eye of Intoxicating Tears. So I think our eyes are from the wine. We got to track down this book. And then maybe there's something in the book that can help us.
This is all mumbo jumbo, but if I didn't have three eyes on my chest,
Well,
But he's dead. Dude's dead.
Yeah,
I put the call into the doctor, and hopefully they can have an examiner out here and check him and see if whatever killed him is going to happen to you next. Which,
Thanks, bro.
God willing, you'll be fine, I'm sure. Uh, Rachel, right?
yeah, I mean, we gotta wait for them to come. I mean, we were the ones who found his body, but is there anything else about this Joseph guy? Like any other name or any other way we can track him down?
email something that's got a Joseph.
Oh yeah, I guess.
He has
Yeah,
his phone. Oh, let's see if we can find his
Where's
phone.
his phone?
Yeah.
Did you look in his pants pocket?
I'm gonna check his pockets if he's wearing any clothes.
He is. Yeah,
Okay.
yep. He does. His phone is there.
Okay. I am going to grab a handkerchief, and use a handkerchief, and then I'm gonna ask, like, is there any latex gloves? Can someone look in his room, or like in his kitchen or whatever for gloves? I just don't
I'll
want to
look
leave
in
any
his kitchen.
fingerprints on it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll look
Yeah,
in his
well-
bedside drawer.
Check
Was
under
that-
the bathroom
yeah.
sink.
Yeah. There's at least those big cleaning gloves that you would.
Yeah.
Cleaning gloves.
Mhm.
Hey, Flo, can you hack into this?
Yeah, take the phone and hold it to his face for face ID.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It unlocks it. Yep.
I'm an Android user. I don't have such things yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so yeah, we'll start looking through his phone for anything around the Joseph guy.
Okay, so like most people's phone, there's a whole bunch of contacts in there, and you call like three of it or so. And if you go to his like call log, you see there is a Joseph that and Flo, you would kind of put this together because like 2 days ago he was supposed to meet up with him. So there is a Joseph Bauer. Is the name of the person on the
Okay.
phone log.
Okay, I'm gonna take down the phone. Oh, I'm not calling him from this phone though, because if he's the one that murdered him, um,
I don't know if this could have happened from someone else. Like,
what? You don't
I
think
don't
it's
know.
murder?
I
Okay.
we don't know, but I don't know. Can we like?
I'm gonna go to his recent text. I'm gonna see if he's texted him lately.
Yeah.
Has he texted Joseph?
The last text that you see in there is from Joseph. It was from 2 days ago. It goes, "I'm here."
Okay. I'm gonna text him back on Clayton's phone.
Okay, what are you gonna write?
Hey, you want to meet up for lunch
Okay.
today?
With 5 Ys. Hey.
Okay, and you're texting from Clayton's phone. Okay.
Yep.
It's a bit you get those like dots, when they're writing back, and it goes, "Who is this?"
This is not Clayton, but am suffering the same affliction as Clayton. I need your help.
Oh, okay. He writes back, "You didn't answer my question."
Flo, you're looking awfully concerned.
Who is this?
This is Digital Flow.
Okay.
I'm friends of Angela.
Okay. There he goes. He writes back. He's like going, yeah, we could meet. We
I'm gonna put a pray blessed hands emoji.
okay. Yeah. And he gives you a an address in Gretna, which is
Perfect.
a little further west of the city.
All right. Thanks so much. I'm gonna come with a couple friends. We we all need help. We all need help. Is that cool?
Okay.
Okay,
And then
thanks, bro.
he puts in there. He's like going. Let me look at his time. Look at his schedule. Make sure I've got the right schedule for him. He goes 7 o'clock.
Yeah, works for me. What time is it right now?
Probably 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, 7. Perfect. Thanks, bro.
That'll work. Okay. Flo, delete all those texts, and we got to put that phone back in the pocket, back in that guy's pocket.
I'm also just gonna do a quick Google history search on his phone and see what he's been looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nothing relevant.
I'm gonna bring up his Reddit too.
Yeah, he has 4chan.
Does his recent addresses, like in Google Maps, show anything of interest? Or I'm gonna record like some of those addresses that are in like his recents in Google Maps.
Oh, like where he like
what he's been searching for recently, like locations he's been searching for.
With that, I will say, because I know my phone does it, it figures out where I work. And so when you open up the Google Maps, right where it's at, of course, it's got a little house marking for his home and stuff. And as you kind of search it around, it shows Rolling Oaks Winery is where he would go quite often.
Okay. And is it categorized as work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is just south of Gretna.
Okay. All right. We're likely going to need to check that place out too, but
okay.
We got a hold of Joseph. So, guys, you're going to have to be real careful with this Joseph guy because he could be really bad news.
Yeah.
I don't think we should tell the cops necessarily, though, that we're going to meet him. Not sure how you feel about that, Charles. I don't know if you want to plug your ears for this. So you can have plausible deniability.
There's no law against speaking with someone. However, we are treading dangerously close to illegality with this. I'm gonna put in a call to the hospital and let them know that we found their I guess patient zero, as it were. And Charles just kind of like nonchalantly walks into the bedroom. Holy hell! Rachel,
we told you it was bad.
I'm not
Can
going
you hear me yell?
I thought he was just dead. Not like this. I don't even know what this is. Rachel, what am I looking at? Jesus Christ, this is gonna.
What did you expect? The guy killed himself. He's gonna look ugly no matter what. Now I don't know how the fuck he did that, but hey, that's it is what it is. Dead body. But
if this is a suicide and it's not disease related, just so you know, the police are going to get involved.
Yeah, I mean they already are. We're already involved in the situation.
I say we're not here when they get here. I say we get.
All right.
Agree.
I
Well,
think the CDC is going to get involved.
Our fingerprints are all over this place, so I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
We will leave. I will call the doctor and tell him that we found the fellow, and he had been quite dead for quite some time. Did any of you touch him?
Well, like I patted him down to look for
Okay.
his phone. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, hopefully that's enough plausible
I mean,
deniability. Okay. Well, we'll
I mean, I'm
call
a
on our
nurse. I'm
way.
a nurse. Like I investigated the body.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, you know,
Perfectly reasonable. Besides, none of us have
sure.
any prior relationships with him. I'm sure it'll be fine.
No.
We just
And
may
we
have.
didn't do that to him. No one.
And we had a
We
key.
couldn't have
Yeah,
done
no one
that
could
to
have
him.
done that to him. We had a key to his apartment. So
Yes. Okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
then, if there's is there anything else that might be useful to us here to determine the identity of this Mr. Bauer?
Well, we checked the spare bedroom too, right?
I'm just gonna do
Yeah,
a Google
that's where the computer
search.
Yeah.
was.
I'm just gonna do a Google search on Joseph Bauer.
Okay. Give me a library use.
Oh, maybe someone else should.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I just have base library use. I'm like, I don't know how to use this thing here.
Yeah.
Who's gonna Google search?
Okay. Yeah. So someone give me a Google search
Yeah.
there.
I mean, as a library use, I don't know if I can like. I've got good library use. Just it
Yeah.
presumably be me like
Yeah,
calling up my
I'll add it.
research
Yeah,
assistants
yeah, yeah.
and just give them like his name and the name of the winery, and then
Okay. Yeah.
So I got a 58
Nice.
out of 75. So that's still I still make it. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. When you given that name and all, they're able to kind of go through and they're like, oh, yes, Joseph Bauer, he owns Rolling Oaks Vineyard.
Oh,
He came here about a little over a decade ago. He immigrated from Australia and he bought the vineyard and it's quite successful.
He brought his wine-making techniques with him.
Apparently.
Or he brought the wine.
Well, wine gets used up. I mean, they've got to be making this somehow.
I didn't even know they could grow wine grapes in Nebraska. Like,
yes, they
We
can.
actually
It's
have several wineries, which is
Oh,
why.
very
good to
tangy, but
know.
it's
Good to
good.
know.
A lot of
Yeah.
You
whites,
just need sun, need lots
dry
of sun
reds.
and soil.
Well, coming from Australia, and perhaps his secret ingredient is emu blood.
It's eyeballs,
Well,
emu eyeballs.
so
Wallabies. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well, all right. So I mean, we have some time to kill, I guess, before 7.
I need
Should
to
we-
stop by home. But with it,
We could go lurk around in dark places and see things.
Ooh.
We could stop by the winery.
Yeah, I was thinking we could go by the winery maybe, but
Yeah, that'd be very easy to go there. I mean, it is right by Gretna, which is where they live, and that's the beauty of small cities. You know, everything's about 20 minutes away.
if Mr. Bauer is the owner of the winery, however,
yeah.
it's likely that he will be in attendance today, as it is a work day.
But you know, he might know what's happening to us. We're going to say, we're going to sue you and your winery if you don't tell us what this is here and fix it.
I
Yep.
suppose we could do that.
I mean, I've heard of certain drugs and liquids giving you visions, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, we can stop by my home. I can pick some things up. If you'd like, I can draft a quick scary letter, and we can keep that in our back pocket, so to speak,
Yeah.
literally and figuratively.
I want him to pay for the surgery.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so you guys head over to Charles's office or house, and you draft up your
Yeah. I head to my home because I've got like a
Yeah.
a 60 handgun skill. So I draft up the letter and like out of my bedroom closet, get out like a nice fancy inlaid wooden box and flip it open, and there's a nickel plated 1911 in there, and I
Oh,
uh,
yes.
load that up.
What's a 1911?
Pistol.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
and with it, yeah. So just this like 45 automatic pistol that's just really fancy looking with like a nickel shiny finish and like an ivory handle. Um,
Beautiful.
this was a gift from one of the partners during our 20th year celebration. Self-defense only. Uh, and I will put it in my inside jacket pocket, along with an extra magazine in my pants pocket.
Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes. All of them.
I apologize again, Rachel, for having undersold the nature of this calamity, but I assure you I am on board to assist you in any way that I can.
All right, Charles. Yeah, we gotta, we're in deep in this now. So yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully this guy can give us some answers.
Yes, I'm carrying a firearm and a letter threatening legal action if proper compensation is not made. I am bringing the full arsenal to bear in your assistance.
Nice.
Shall we head out to the vineyard first, or do you all want to wait for the meeting?
Let's, let's go.
See, why not? Not. Let's go to the vineyard first, and then
Yeah, they may have some snacks there.
Jeez.
I don't think they're open this
Little
time.
charcuterie.
I do have some snacks here if you'd like them before we leave.
Wait, really?
Yes, of course.
I haven't eaten all day.
Yeah. When Tark mentions that, if you go to their website, they do close at 5 o'clock. So you can still make it because you left the place there, but there's only going to be about 30 minutes left when that their business operating hours is.
Oh, we better go then. We
Yeah.
want to check it out.
So yeah, I guess I make up some quick brie and butter sandwiches for whoever would like them. My friend Ben Horn up in Washington, he swears by these things.
Works for me. Thanks, man.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So you take I-80 down out to Gretna, and you get off the highway, go down a road, and then there's this hill, and you can see all the vines growing on the hill, and all like typical vineyard. And you see a big sign, Rolling Oaks Vineyard, established 2010. When you roll in, there are some other vehicles in the parking lot, and they've got the visitor center right up front for you, and yeah, that's what you see.
Yeah, and before we drive out there, I'm gonna call up the doctor and say, we looked into this Clayton Elliott. We've found him and he was deceased. My friend Rachel thinks there may be some useful information, and perhaps there may be other people who are infected. We're going to look into it, and we will swing back later to. I'm sure that it's likely, given that there's a body, the police will have questions, but I assure you, we'll be cooperative in whatever fashion is necessary.
Of course. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Okay.
And then after Charles closes up the phone after speaking to the doctor, none of you speak to the police without me present. You hear me?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do.
All right. Excellent. Okay. Anyone need a break? We're about at 2 hours.
Yeah, I could use a quick break.
Okay, let's take a quick break. So you guys pull up to the winery, and when you get to the parking lot, there are cars there, and of course, the visitor center. and Everything. What would you like to do?
Well, let's go inside.
Okay. When you go inside, there's a few couples sitting there sipping wine and all, and the guy behind the counter, he looks up and he's like going, "Oh, welcome to Rolling Oaks Vineyard." He's like going, "It's a little late to take a tour, but you're more than welcome to have a try some of our wine. Our latest vintage is Gottsland, German God's land, of course, which is what we found here in Nebraska."
What about God's tears? I don't know what the words are.
Yeah, yeah. Gottscentranen? Um, we don't make that here. You can't. Last I'd heard that you can only get that in Australia, and even there, it's impossible to get.
Oh, is the owner here tonight?
Oh, no, he's not. Would you like to make an appointment to meet him?
We'll be meeting with him later. Thank you. Can I get a read from him when Tark mentioned that name?
Right.
Yes, you can. You can give me a psychology.
Yeah, is he just?
That's a pass.
Let's pass. Yeah, he definitely. You got the feeling that he didn't like Tark asking that question.
Did he seem like surprised, like that we would mention that name?
He knows what we're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
But he knows.
Yeah, he knows what you're talking about pretty quick. Yeah, I would say like kind of like.
Are you related to the owner?
No. My name is Evan.
Hi, Evan. Nice to meet you.
Uh,
So y'all been around for a little while. Have you worked
Yes.
here long?
Oh, I was here at the founding.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you've hung around for a very long time. You must really like the wine.
It's a good job. Very good job.
You like the wine though, in
Oh,
particular. It's a good wine here.
Yeah. It's the best you can get, of course.
Has to say that. Yes.
Would you like to try some? We have whites, reds.
I'm the designated driver today, but
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
we're really just trying to get a feel for the various vintages here in Nebraska. Yeah, so that's very interesting that you've been at this organization this long. So the reputation preceded them coming here. Like you knew about the Australian vineyard before you chose to work here.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. I was the one that told Joseph this would be a good place to set up.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, so you know a lot about winemaking yourself.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
What is your role here?
Oh, I'm the PR director.
Oh, I see. Okay. I see.
So the public relations director.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Has anybody reported any unusual side effects from drinking your wine?
Besides elation and
Hey, Paul.
being happy. usual side effects from drinking too much wine. Of course, I like to think that maybe a few marriages came about because of our wine, maybe even a few kids, but uh,
Sure.
While
Yeah.
they're talking, is there a way to get in the back room? I mean, can I kind of sneak around or just go outside and
but you could definitely go outside and kind of walk around, sneak into the back room. That'd be really pretty tough. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty wide, but like to go outside, maybe
yeah,
walk
I'm gonna
around, you could
walk
do that.
around and
Hmm.
see if I can just get into the distillery itself and
Okay. Uh,
You
when
can
you
do
go
it in the
out,
dark. Oh, you
yeah,
can't.
you
yeah,
can't.
I
You
can.
can.
Yeah. Yeah, when you go outside, you know, you you notice that there are security cameras. Shouldn't be a surprise. It's a business. But if you want to find where they make the wine, one of the buildings and stuff, it takes a little bit of walking to get there. It's not too far because they take people on tours of it and
Right.
stuff. So you get there and you can go in and it looks like a winemaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume they're not doing this special wine right out in the open.
Probably.
So it's got to be someplace in the back. It's got to be
Hmm.
someplace off, like a building that's kind of by itself or something. That's what I'm
Right.
looking for.
Okay. All right. Um, you're gonna walk around.
Yeah.
You don't find anything like that.
No. All right.
Hmm. All right. Back inside, Evan goes, yeah, we know a lot. Very, very successful. We're getting our wine into some of the grocery stores even. Mhm.
Wonderful.
It is wonderful. Yeah. Thank you. Would you like to schedule a tour, or just
Sure. Yeah, we'll take the tour.
okay? Yeah, he's like, well, like I said, we don't have time today, but well, I can get you marked down for tomorrow or next weekend, whatever works for you.
Sure. Put us down for tomorrow. Why not?
Oh, of course. Kind of
Yeah.
writes in the book. You see, they've got other tours scheduled and all.
Sure.
Mm. And what name should I put it under?
Oh, you can put it under Goodwin.
Goodwin. Oh, of course, of course. Oh, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Evan.
You're
What a
welcome.
wonderful vineyard.
Oh, we're
I'll be
quite
sure to
proud.
take
We're
an
quite proud.
Uber tomorrow. So,
Wise choice. Wise choice. We do have agreements with some of the local hotels. Where if you need to stay there, we could.
very nice.
Don't want
I'll
people drinking and
consider it.
driving. We don't want people
Yeah.
drinking and driving.
Yes. Especially or with their eyes closed even.
That'd be really dangerous.
Mm.
Hmm.
For some, and she's just gonna weaken it. Just be like really weird. Like, for some people.
Hmm.
All right. All right. I think we've gotten all we can out of this place as I'm walking out with the
I would like to look like as they were having these conversations, I was just like walking around like the tasting room to see if they had like pictures on the walls. I'm looking for like
Hmm.
pictures of Joseph or like usually they have like
Yeah.
groundbreaking pictures or pictures from Australia. I'm just trying to look for any of that.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a spot hidden. Hey, obviously, you don't have spot hidden to see the pictures, but to notice something in one of it, you're gonna be.
Ooh, a
Don't we
heart.
get a bonus for all the extras?
Yeah, yeah.
I got
So
a heart with my normal two eyes.
yeah, kind of looking at it. The one thing that kind of grabs your eye is the groundbreaking and stuff. It's like one of those like overhead shots, like they took from a plane. You notice it looks like probably about a mile away from where the building is, but through the vineyard, You notice there's a cave in the picture.
Huh. Great. I'm gonna open up my Google Maps
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna like find the vineyard and then I'm gonna find the cave on my map and I'm gonna put a pin there.
Okay.
About when I do that and I put like start directions, how far is it for walking that way?
About 7/8 of a mile as the crow flies.
Okay, cool, cool.
Mhm.
Oh, and well, it's Nebraska, so it's flat all the way there.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you guys gather back together?
Yep. Gather up by the car. Wait
Mhm.
for Frederick to kind of skulk back to us.
And it's 5 o'clock right now because they're like closing up.
Yep. Hmm.
And then also on my Google Maps, I'm gonna put in the address that Joseph we're meeting him at. How far away is that from the vineyard?
From the vineyard, uh, maybe 7 miles.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, yeah,
So
not
once we've
yeah.
gathered back at the car, I'm gonna tell the guys, I'm gonna show them there's a cave. I saw a picture, an overhead picture of groundbreaking or something, and there's like a cave back here, which is really weird. So if you guys feel like going for a little walk, it looks like it would only take us like 5 minutes to get there.
Well, they tend to store wine in caves because they stay right about 54 degrees Fahrenheit all the time. So that might be why they chose this spot because of the cave. I'm up for it. We can walk in the dark. Nobody will see us.
It's 5 o'clock. It's still a little bit of
Oh,
a
it's not dark.
light.
Yeah.
No, not dark yet, but they are pretty open to us walking around the vineyards. I think even after closing it seems like they don't mind.
Well, trespassing is a crime, but this is a publicly accessible place.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's just kind of that way over there.
Suppose if we're quick about it, perhaps
I
we
think
can.
that
Well,
I
I
think
will
that
be the
fellow was in on
slowest.
it. I think he was in on it. I wanted to confront
Yeah,
him right there and
Evan?
demand.
yeah, he's totally hiding.
What?
The-
I
He
thought he
has
seemed pretty
he has
straightforward.
I well, when I said the name of the wine, he like shuddered.
yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So I think he and the other guy are in on this. Got to be something. It's and he was like, "Oh yes, we're putting it in everybody's supermarket. Yeah, great. Everybody's going to be having eyes all over their bodies,
Well, I mean, I can't imagine that they would be putting that out for public consumption. Seems
unless they're just evil and it's some form of terrorism."
it seems quite
Yeah.
deleterious to any long-term terrorism plan, though, to
But
set up a winery and then put all this effort into a
Mutate
centuries-long
or
it's
yeah.
like,
process and then burn it all down to injure some local wine moms in the Omaha, Nebraska vicinity. I don't know. I can't imagine that they would do that, but perhaps
well, I
stranger
got
I'm
things have
good.
dragged
happened.
to all of those Marvel and DC movies, and there's lots of kinds of villains.
Yeah, I
Ah,
don't care why they're doing it. Let's just I want to not burst eyeballs out of my these
well,
stars. So let's figure this
Yeah.
shit out.
let's go have a quick walk then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So walking to the cave. It's not quite a 5 minute walk. That'd be a pretty fast walk to cover 7/8 of a mile in 5 minutes. And we know with your movement rate digital, you're not doing that.
Stop!
So,
Go as fast as I can.
All right. So, but it it gets you get there, and because you got it pinned, so it's not like you got to search around for it. And when you get there, the cave opening, there's a wrought iron gate across it, and it's got a chain around it with a large padlock on the chain.
Dang it. All right, I
That's
guess
a
we'll go back to the car.
ridiculously large padlock.
Hmm.
It's like a comic book villain. We could get bolt cutters and snap that right off, but
Yeah, but we got an appointment now, so maybe
all
we
right.
hit up with that appointment and then maybe swing
And
by the Home Depot.
it's one thing to walk through a publicly accessible vineyard. As your lawyer friend, I would like to advise you that it is another thing entirely to snap off a chained area with bolt cutters and make your way into it while carrying a firearm, even if it is registered. That's
I'm gonna go up and see if I can pick it.
Okay. All right. I love it. Give me
I
a
don't give a crap.
give me a locksmith.
I have no locksmith skills. So.
Okay, I was just like looking at Frederick like, what is he doing?
I watched
Frederick,
those
do you know how to
videos.
locksmith?
yeah. Yeah. If any of you have seen the McNally videos about
Yeah.
locks,
Yeah.
Let me give it a try.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
have 31.
Whoa.
Wow.
Because sometimes people lock their houses and I need to get in.
Sure.
That's right.
And I got a 99.
No! Oh no!
It's electrified, and I just
Yeah. Yeah.
get shot.
You break the bobby pin. And
I could have
Yeah.
spent I was gonna spend the luck to make it. But
Oh, okay.
They're like
How much would
fighting
you
You
have
got
had to
it?
spend?
about 20, but I have 85 luck.
No, and I've already spent almost 20 of my luck.
You don't have 60 to spend on. Okay. Yeah, if you want to spend the luck, I'm not gonna stop
Together,
you.
the two of us, man.
Together, yeah. Yeah, maybe Frederick, you see Tarkin there, and you see he's about to break the
Oh,
bobby pin or whatever. You're like, oh, wait,
I'll spend the 22 luck then to make that a success.
excellent. All right.
Well, then I owe you something, so I'll
I'll
help
I don't
redesign
want to
that.
break out into those fucking eyeballs.
Okay. Yeah, the lock is open.
Wow.
Open that door.
Okay, so we like go into the cave. How big is the
Charles,
cave
look,
opening?
it was unlocked all the time. Part of the
There's a sign on the back of the lock that says, "Come on in."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Charles sighs, takes out a handkerchief, takes the lock off of the chain, and holding the lock with the handkerchief entire time so his hand never touches it, hurls the lock as far as he can, puts the handkerchief away, and says, "What lock are you talking about?"
Finally. I like it.
Frederick, you surprised me. You surprised me with that. Wow. Give you
got a
a
few
round
tricks
of
up my
applause.
sleeve.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, Frederick and Charles, what are you going to do to be able to see in a dark cave?
Yeah, phones.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Flip phone out,
I don't have
turn
a
on
flip phone.
turn on the little light.
Yeah.
We have a normal phone.
Okay. All right. So the cave goes in not very far, maybe about 10 feet before it opens up into this large cavern. Up ahead, you see this rectangular carved, for lack of a better word, altar up ahead. To your right hand side, you can see there's another opening. On the other side of the altar, there's an opening, and to the left, you see several casks of wine.
I don't know what that is, but they are storing wine in here. Does it look like the rock's been hewn, or is it natural.
It's natural.
Okay, so they haven't carved
Oh.
any of it out.
I'm gonna investigate the altar and see if there's anything on it or any blood stains, things like that.
Okay. So you're just kind of looking at it and stuff. There are blood stains on it.
Okay.
Or wine stains, who knows?
Yeah. Could be.
Nurse should
Lick
know
it.
the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd everyone else go while Rachel's looking at that?
I
We've got
go
to
to
look
the
at
wine.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've got to look at the bottles. So it had a label on it. Are there bottles that are?
Oh, they're like casks.
I know,
you
but
sorry, yeah. Okay, I got
are
you.
there boxes of bottles too that would have that label on it?
They're not boxes, but like if you kind of look at it on the cask, it is the burned into the wood. The name of the wine.
Okay.
The Gotzentronen. Guts.
So he
And
lost.
Charles-
Here it is right here. They don't have any here.
Charles, what are you doing?
Nervously looking around, watching the space behind us.
Okay. All right.
Did you take photos?
Yeah.
Everyone give me a listen.
That's a success.
That is
I'll spend-
89.
Oh,
Nah,
I failed.
All
I
right.
fail as well.
Okay.
All right. And Frederick, how'd you do?
Oh, I failed.
Okay. All right. So you guys are all kind of like looking at the wine, discussing it. Charles, you're kind of like nervous. Rachel, from the entrance to the right, what you hear a growling, and a cougar starts walking out of that cavern.
Okay, everyone, calm down. And I'm gonna start kind of like backing out the way that we came back. I got my hands kind of like out, trying to like make myself bigger.
Don't run.
Yeah, don't run. Just back up.
Okay.
Charles, we may need your weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out comes the Colt pistol, and I'm gonna kind of like aim forward or aim as I kind of slowly back up with everyone else.
All right.
What's the legal ramifications of shooting an endangered species?
If it's in self-defense, it's fine. It's more the enjoining circumstances that concern me at present.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll a die here. Okay. All right. So, as you're backing away, Rachel, you know how you can tell a cat's about ready to pounce, those muscles kind of go there, and it's looking right at you, and it's got a dex of 95, so it's faster than all of you. So it leaps at you. And what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to dodge it.
Okay, give me a dodge.
Come on. Nope, that's a fail.
Okay. All right. It hits you in the chest, and it does
Oh God.
4 points.
Ooh.
And give me a strength or dex roll to keep your feet.
Okay. We'll do Dex. That's a hard success.
Okay, yeah.
Or extreme success, excuse me.
Okay, yeah. So it hits you. It kind of claws down your chest, but you were able to kind of sidestep it, so you didn't take the full brunt of it. Because essentially, what they try and do, they try and knock you down so they can lock their mouth on your neck. So.
Fuck.
All right. Okay. Top of the round. Flo, you are actually the highest dex of
Let's go. Okay.
You're also the most meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just
I'm-
going to I'm gonna try to tackle.
okay. All right.
Hell yeah.
Give me a fighting brawl.
Okay.
Punch it in the face.
I'll spend luck
Okay.
to make it.
I got a hard, just so you know.
How much luck do I have to
You
spend?
you need to get a hard.
44 minus 12.
Okay.
30,
You.
32 is what I said. I'll spend 32 luck.
Okay. All right. Oof. All right.
I
So
thought
yeah,
that was going the other way.
okay. So that gets you to a hard,
Yep.
and you're. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to like?
Um, I'm trying to jump on him
Okay.
just to like to knock him down so that I'm
Okay.
hoping other people are gonna like punch him or like shoot him or something.
All right. So you're just kind of like the. Yeah, I got you.
Like bear hug him. Because
That-
I'm very big.
Makes it
What I do with
hard
all
to shoot
cougars.
Hard to shoot.
Right, yeah,
It does make it much tougher target, Frederick.
Are there any tools that are laying by the casks? Crowbar, a hammer,
Yeah.
or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab like a crowbar and
Okay.
charge in.
All right. All right.
Making
It'll have a penalty die because it has used its 2 attacks there. So okay.
wagon. Get out of here! Oh, that's a 25. That's a right on. I hit it.
Okay. Yeah. You hit it without any issue because I with my penalty dice I rolled a 90. So,
What's the what? 1d6 or just the?
yeah. A crowbar. Yeah. We'll say 1d6 plus damage bonus.
No, I don't have damage. 3.
3. Okay. It kind of snarls at that. Okay, and then we'll come down to Charles.
I'm pretty sure they're creatures of least concern. And I walk up and she's holding it down, and I'm pretty close on it. I guess I'm probably get a bonus dice for point blank
for
at least.
point blank. Yep.
And that's 30 out of 60, so hard success.
Okay.
And then 5, 6, 7 damage.
7. Okay, yeah, it's yowling in pain now. I mean, obviously, it looks pretty bad. It's pretty messed up, but it's still alive. It did not pass out. And Tark.
So I am going to once again remove my Balenciaga belt and I am going to slap at it in the face
Okay.
so that it
Yeah.
runs away.
All right.
And I got a 005.
Nice. Okay.
So it doesn't like that.
No, it did not. It did not. So
Doesn't do any damage, but it
no, but it's like
makes it run.
it's
Hopefully.
exactly. So okay, it has lost half its hit points. So Flo, it's going to try and break away from you, and you kind of feel it's like trying to back away.
Okay.
You guys are. You want to let go or
Yeah, I'll let go.
keep riding the cougar? Okay.
I'm gonna let her go.
Okay. Yeah. When you do, I mean, it's limping. I mean, it's took a point blank bullet to it. I mean, it's got a lot of fur and everything, but it's pretty messed up. Okay. You see it kind of going down. It's got injured. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna kind of assess my wounds.
Okay.
Just
Are we still in the thing? Or
Yeah,
is it
you're still in the cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cougar's going back down to where its den was, which is
okay.
further into the cave, I assume.
yeah, to the right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is
Yeah, I'm
some
gonna do
James
like
Bond.
whatever light first aid I can do. Just
Okay.
available.
Did it scratch your eyes? Are you okay?
Yeah, did it get my eyes?
Sure, we'll say it got one of the eyes. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh God.
As the
My-
cougar pads away, I take a picture with my camera
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
on my phone, which is
Flip phone camera.
it's a whole 500 kilopixels.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come out good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a picture of Rachel's claw marks.
Right.
I'm gonna look at that other exit.
Somebody's going to have heard that gunshot.
Yeah, they're coming. They've got to be coming. So
I did succeed on my
Okay.
first aid though, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. So you
Go.
get a point back.
Point back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there
Okay.
was
So
other doorways or other exits or openings at least.
okay. So you're going to look at the thing that was kind of straight
Yeah.
on the other side of the altar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And Tark.
I'll go with him because I can see better in the dark than he can.
Okay. And digital.
I'm kind of just recovering.
Okay.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Frederick and Tark, give me a spot hidden. A bonus die for Tark because you kind of got those.
14. What is it? You said spot hidden?
Yeah.
By him.
14's a pass, guarantee, because 25 is minimum.
Oh, and you said bonus dice.
Yeah.
I didn't pass. So
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, the bonus dice didn't do it. Yeah, so I can actually spend 3 points and make it a extreme.
You don't need
Okay.
need extreme. Okay. So as you're walking toward the tunnel, Frederick, you just keep going. Tark, what you notice on the altar, there's on the other side, like there's a storage space there, and you see in there a book and a dagger.
I'll reach in and I'll pull out the book and the dagger.
Okay. The dagger, it's blades, kind of looks like that. The book is Das Ogder Brustagnen Tranen.
That's the book.
yeah.
The book, the knife.
And Frederick, when you get to the edge of the opening there, you kind of start feeling like this breeze coming out of it, and you can't quite place it, but there's like the shadows are moving, and you're not moving the light around to make the shadows shift like that.
Does it smell like water or moisture or anything like that, or is it just weird?
Just weird, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna back up away from that. There's something weird back there. I don't know.
We got the book and we got the dagger. Let's get the hell out of here now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And as you, I assume you turn to leave, Frederick?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So as you're backing up. Okay.
Yeah.
As you're backing up, the shadows, they start coalescing, and they turn into this cluster of tentacles that are not quite, solid. And in the middle of it is a large, white, unblinking eye that is constantly leaking out this yellowish pus. It's about a size, once they form, it's probably about size 300, so it's massive,
Oh, wow.
So all of you can give me sanity.
Oh, I passed that.
Pass. Dang.
Passed as well.
Pass.
How much, though?
We're ready to
No.
see the weird
No.
stuff.
Nowhere near.
How'd you do, Charles?
96.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. If you
Yeah.
pass, it's 2d6.
Oh.
If you fail, it's 2d10.
Charles might be using that pistol for one last time here in a second.
Damn.
15.
I lost
On a
5.
2d6? Oh, you did 2d10. Okay.
Yeah.
Ouch.
No, I did 2d6. Wait, how did I do
Oh, you
that?
couldn't get 15.
Oh, it's
I
not
was
a
like-
9. It's an upside down 6.
Oh, I was
So-
like going, huh, that's, oh, so
So
you
what
got,
in fact I did is 6 twice.
you got
I
12.
lost
Wow.
8.
Ouch.
Okay. All right, pay attention if that is your 20%.
I
Not
lost 12
20%
as
yet.
well.
Okay.
It's
Which
fine.
is-
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say probably 12 is, yeah, a good chunk there. Okay, so we'll just go around the room. So for the people, Digital, how many did you lose?
5.
5. Rachel?
6.
6. Frederick?
8.
8. Charles?
12.
12. I love
Also
it. And Tark. Okay.
Do we do
Excellent.
intelligence?
If you lost 20%, you don't do intelligence.
That's right,
You automatically have a bout of madness.
Yeah.
If you did not lose 20%, all of you lost over 5. So give me an intelligence roll.
Oh,
Oh.
fail. Which is
I
good.
think 5.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, I failed.
Nice.
I passed.
Excellent. Okay. And okay, so Tark, Rachel, and Charles will have a bout of madness then. All right. Each should give me a 1d8.
4.
7.
Where's that? Okay, and 7 is the most reasonable of all of them, which is flee and panic.
Okay. I'm gonna run, but I'm gripping the knife in the book as I run.
Okay.
Mine is 8.
8.
Yeah.
8. You start going into physical hysterics. Whether you're laughing, crying, I'll let that up to you. And 4 is you are suffering from severe paranoia. Who were these bastards that convinced you to come into this cave against your better judgment of maybe we shouldn't pick this lock.
Locked for a reason.
Yeah, it's locked for a reason.
Yeah, I'm she's laughing at this point. She's like keeled over laughing, just thinking like, oh my God, we got into this mess. Oh my God. Yeah, kind of laughing and crying at the same time.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, 2 of you are faster than it. So Digital, you go.
Shit. Uh-huh.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna run away.
Okay. Yeah. Very, very reasonable. Frederick.
I'm running away too. I'm going out the door.
Okay.
Calling Park. He's got the book, so
How
Okay.
fast is the eyeball?
Don't you worry about that.
Ah!
All right. So the 3 of you that are there, I think Park was the closest to the creature, and it's a little faster than him, though it's going to swing a tentacle at you.
I thought that Frederick was closer, but that's fine.
But he went first.
He's
All
running.
right. You want to dodge?
Well, yeah, I'm irrational. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Exactly.
28. What is that? Is that a dodge? 22. Can I spend 4 on this?
I got a regular, just so you know.
I would.
So I'd have to get a regular, or I'd have to get better.
No, you have to get a regular because you're dodging.
Well, then I have to spend 4 points of luck.
You don't have to. You could take the hit.
Yeah, no, I'll
It's
spend the 4
huge.
points of luck.
Okay.
Because at this point, I've kind of levitated and I'm just flying, running like.
Yeah, you're like Scooby-Dooing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So it whips and it misses. Okay. All right. We'll go down to Rachel.
Hey. Yeah, at this point, Rachel's like barreled over,
Mhm.
like in hysterics, kind of like paralyzed by it.
Yeah.
Uh, just sort of like looking around frantically, trying not to look at the eyeball creature in front of
Is
her.
there any way as we run by her to just grab her?
You could try.
Yeah, I'm might as well take a. If she's just standing there laughing or screaming
Mhm.
or whatever, yeah, I'll
Uh,
try.
what?
Grapple.
Give me. What's your
I'm gonna try
size?
to hook her.
What's your size,
Oh, my
Rachel?
size is six. Oh,
My size is 50.
Okay,
mine's 60.
so his size is her size is 50, which means you're going to need a hard on your strength roll to kind of get
Oh,
her to
not
go.
my strength. My
Uh,
strength is 38.
it's possible,
All
not
right.
likely, but
Not likely, but 46.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
that's a
You
lot.
kind of, yeah. Your strength is
Okay,
of
it's
that
okay.
really.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Pushing.
I'll remember you as I
Yeah.
run by.
Hey, man. Okay, Charles. What are you doing with
Uh,
your paranoia?
um, let's see. Charles has a speed of 7, which actually getting his strength and dex buffed, I think pushed him to 8.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
uh, do I think I can get to the gate before them so that I can close them in here and call the police on them for having tried to implicate me in their crimes?
You know, digital. What is your move? Rate's 5, right?
Yeah, it's 5.
And Frederick, what's your move?
7.
We'll have to roll to see if you can beat Frederick. You'll beat digital without any problem at
Okay,
all.
is this would it be a con
Yeah,
roll?
it's going to be a con roll and stuff. So,
Fortunately for them, my con is actually pretty bad.
Mine's
45.
not great either. So
And that's a 47. So
okay. You want
I
to spend
got a
luck to pass?
32. I pass.
Okay. Yeah. So Frederick was already running with that. So since his
Okay, so he
pass
beats
and
me?
your fail, he does beat you. Yeah, he will.
Okay, so-
He will get out before you.
so
but-
so if he beats me out, I point the gun at him and I say, "Stop there, Fred. I'm not going to let you implicate me in your crimes."
I love it.
Fuck you, Charles.
Okay. All right, Charles, did you want to squeeze the trigger or
I don't know. Does Fred stop?
no? He's
Uh,
no.
I'm
Fred, that's-
running.
Then yeah.
I love it. All right, fire away.
87. So I missed.
Okay. Yep.
It's dark.
Yeah, it is dark. Okay.
You had better eyesight.
The extra eyes.
And finally, target. It's your turn.
I'm running for my life. I'm still under
Okay.
flee and panic.
Yep. Yep.
So
All right.
I'm probably halfway back to the car.
Yeah. You go flying past Charles.
I hear the gunshot.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. So we won't belabor it round to round. Charles, do you step out and lock it to lock Digital and Rachel in there? Well, chain it. You threw the lock away. So
Yeah. Like I close the door and throw the chain away and throw the chain around it and say, "Think about what you've done. Justice will have its day with you two. I'm taking care of the rest of them." And I run after them, gun in one hand, pulling out the phone in the other hand, getting ready to call 911.
okay.
I don't know how long I'm gonna remain in. I think it's what, D10 rounds?
D10 rounds. Yeah, give me a
10
D10.
rounds. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Digital. Yeah. We'll cut to Rachel first. Rachel, you any last words?
Yeah, she's just gonna like kind of like start whimpering and
Mhm.
crying and just like, take me away, eyeball, take me away.
Okay. And Digital, what do you do?
So the tentacle guy's chasing me.
Yeah, he's coming out.
I'll just tackle the tentacle guy, I guess.
Okay.
Did I see that the Charles locked
Oh,
the
yeah,
gate?
you couldn't have missed it with your seeing the dark
Yeah,
eyes.
I'll just bear hug this tentacle monster guy.
All right. Okay. No problem. Um, roll me 5d6.
5d6?
Yep.
Okay, I got a 5,
Okay.
4,
9,
2,
11,
5, 1.
16, 17. Take 17 points of damage.
I'm so sorry.
I only have 13. I have
And it
negative
just kind of
4.
whips across you, and your just head just explodes. And then Rachel, shortly after that, you also get smashed.
I'm just gonna say I'm one of you. Yeah.
All right, so you're running. We'll let Charles take a couple shots before. How many bullets are in the 1911?
7.
Oh,
Dang.
well, that's an odd number. Cool. All right. Okay, so you guys are running. Charles, you're shooting at him and stuff.
89.
89. That's
66. 48. That would be a hit, but I'd probably I don't know if I'm making a penalty die with that considering
Yeah, you're running and everything else.
it's 20. So yeah, 48 actually. I do hit with that the last shot.
Okay, so
Even with the penalty die.
okay, all right, Frederick. Well, roll your damage on Frederick as you shoot him in the back.
Fortunately, I wing him for 3.
Okay.
You prick.
Okay. All right. So, Tark and Charles, you guys start coming out of it. Tark, you went running past the car already,
Okay.
and
I'm coming out of it. I rolled a constitution roll, and I don't pass out from the
okay, yeah.
exertion. But I'm gonna stop and think about what I'm doing, and then run back towards the car.
Okay. You see Frederick coming up.
Where's Charles?
Asshole shooting at us.
What?
Charles.
Why?
Oh no. I'm bleeding. He got me.
Get in the car.
Oh, yeah, I'll jump in the car.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They jump into the car and they realize it's Charles's car.
It's Charles's car. Charles drove the. You don't have a key.
How do you
Well,
hotwire
since
a
he's got a
car?
flip phone, how old is this damn car?
I don't think you can hotwire these cars.
Imagine it's like a Mercedes from the 90s.
Well, let's wait for Charles. Maybe he's just crazy.
I'm not gonna wait. If we can't start this car, I'm gonna keep running.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Frederick gets out of the car and he's running.
I'm guessing I eventually make it to the parking lot. Probably by then I've calmed down and realized
Mm-hmm.
I'm just staring at the gun with terror, staring at the flip phone where I've dialed 911. Fortunately, I was too busy trying to kill my friends to finish. And I'm oh God, I almost called the cops on myself and put that away.
Right. Frederick took off running. Charles has calmed down and he fortunately only dialed 911, not 1.
So I was in the car, and I hope if he's come to his senses, then get in the car. Where are the others? We got to get the fuck out of here. That thing might still be coming. There's Frederick running down the road. We can pick him up.
Okay.
I still have the books
here.
and
I give Tark the gun. I'm here. I actually put my handkerchief on it here. This isn't a trick here. I so that don't get your fingerprints on it. I'm so I don't know what came over me, but we I guess try to drive the car behind Frederick running down the road, both of us
Fred,
shouting
get
out
in
of
the
it.
car.
It's
Fuck, is he
It's
sane
okay.
yet?
He's come out of it.
All right, I'll jump in the car, even though I was
All
thinking about
right.
calling 911 too.
We got the book and we got the dagger. We can take it back and read what the hell it says. And
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
do it.
All right, so we'll kind of wrap this up. So it takes you a bit to read the book because it's written in German, so you have to
hope
but
the Google German
Google
does,
German. Hopefully it does. There are what it is. It has instructions on the worship of some creature called Saimegli. And it has instructions on preparing sacrifices to it so you can collect its tears. And the tears, if you drink them, they will grant you, they'll extend your life. They'll rejuvenate you to your youth. However, if you, sometimes the blessings of Saimegli is eyes that grow on you. There is a way to reverse it. Through a spell in there. So, do you want to attempt it?
Sure. I mean, what's
Okay.
involved in the spell? We're not.
You have to.
Kill a lawyer.
You have to kill. You have to cut yourself, drip blood on each eye while you chant, and then it will be a POW check to. Why do people always cut their hands like that?
Yeah, you could just do it like this.
It's very dramatic that way, though.
It is. Okay. All right, give me a POW check to see if you're successful.
Yeah, cutting yourself across the palm. That says I am not going to half-ass this. I'm committing to the bit.
And now my hand doesn't work.
So I got what was it against?
It's a POW roll.
Oh, okay. I got 20 out of 55.
All right,
so that's actually a hard.
Yeah. So the drips on there, the eye kind of skin starts growing over it, and the eye kind of sucks back into your chest, and it leaves a little scar on you, but no more than bad acne scar, like a pock mark or something. Okay. All right.
Very done,
Our
Dr.
friends. I think our friends are dead.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta make a sanity roll. Oh, I failed that too.
Charles, you got to figure out how to get us out of this.
I take 4 points of sanity as I realize it's my fault that they're dead.
Yeah, you're probably because you're indefinitely insane. You probably get a bad drinking or drug problem to self-medicate because we.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Excellent. Nice. Okay. All right. So just so you know what was happening, so Cymegli is a great old one from Terra Australis. It was created by Mike Mason. And essentially, the book kind of got to there. They would sacrifice people to make this wine, and it would extend their life. Well, the problem is that if you don't ever give people that, it's like Cuban cigars. Suddenly everyone wants it, whether it's good or not. So Joseph decided, well, I'm going to get out of here. And he came to the United States, and he brought part of his God with him and planted it in that cave. Wow. To grow into an avatar of it. But he'd learned his lesson, so he set up a legitimate winery, and he would just grab homeless people once a year and sacrifice them to the god so he could keep making the wine so that they could stay young. Well, the problem with staying young forever is that it's hard to have long-term friends besides the people that stay young, because why do you stay young while all your friends keep aging? And so Clayton, he was wanting to find a mate, which was Angela. Well, in a foolish attempt to try and woo her over, he gifted her this bottle of wine, hoping that she would drink it. And then
she gave it to us.
Yeah, and she gave it to you because she was just like, it's from my ex-boyfriend.
But we failed our our rolls. So
Yeah.
instead of getting stronger, we got eyeballs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had anyone fail all the rolls. I was like, oh God. And then
something else,
three of
yeah.
you. I was like, oh.
That was really cool. I'll have to see
Yeah.
if
The
I can
eyeball
find a
team.
picture of the monster.
Yeah, I'll put one in the chat
Okay,
for
cool.
you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you so much for
Mhm.
running that. That was really cool. It was eye-opening. Our players included. Where's my sheet? Our players included Thomas Grooms, Luke Strom, Jenny Olson, Troy Wheeldryer, and myself, with Keith Craig as the keeper of arcane lore. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon page, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answer any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.